Well, it's time to put on your long pants, put on your sweaters. It's fall. And the evening time, I'll tell you what, you're gonna have to have a light coat on. Well, maybe a little bit over light, like more than just light. I'm not sure if you can see me because, the last time they did an upgrade on these phones, they made it to where you can't switch the phone around. So I'm hoping you can actually see me when I'm talking. But yeah, it's fall. It's here. We didn't catch any fish today. Well, it is what it is. That was kind of sucky, but Larry got a bite of a big old fish. I got a bite of a big old fish. I had to fight with a turtle. Well, two turtles. There was two turtles, okay? What happened is one turtle was coming up and there was another one behind him. And they kept coming up out of the water and actually looking at me saying, where are you going to throw your line next? So that was not okay. It was just fighting with turtles today, really. It was just a turtle fighting day. So we didn't have much effort there. But I did start my second jar of making the vanilla bean extract, So I'm excited about that. I'm making vanilla bean extract. That is fun. Wow. Because it's going to take a whole year. And I started the first jar yesterday. And I started another jar today. So basically, I did a split down the middle. I did 3 cups, split down the middle for the first jar. Each jar is 3 cups. And I did 15 vanilla beans per jar. Because what's happening there is it's 5 vanilla beans per cup. Let me make sure this is recording. Yeah, it looks like we're doing good. All right, we're doing good. So I did 5 grade A vanilla beans per cup. So each jar has 3 cups of vanilla beans. And, of course, you got a vodka to put in there. And you gotta shake it for a year. And then we're gonna strain it from the vanilla beans. And we're gonna put it in smaller jars. And give it away as gifts for Christmas, maybe next year. How fun is that? Good idea, huh? People appreciate homemade things more than you would think about. Like whenever I make my homemade preserves, like my blackberries or my, fruit from the trees, like when I make homemade preserves and stuff, people really appreciate that more, I really believe. Because there's love in it. Whenever you're giving something to somebody that you put your love in, it makes it special, doesn't it? It makes it better. Yeah, love is better. Love is special. Love is precious. And yeah, so I'm doing my vanilla extract. I got two of 3-cup jars, 2 3-cup jars. So we'll turn those every couple days for a year. And we already wrote down the top the date of this month because it's October. I think the first one was October 6th. This one's October 7th, the second jar. And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna keep up with the jars, taking turns and making sure we're pretty good at following each other and maintaining stuff. And the first jar I started yesterday already has color in it. That was crazy. Only one night. I can only imagine. I guess with grade A vanilla beans, that's going to be a great thing. How cool is that? I'm very excited. So yeah, we're just sitting out here in the back of the house because see here, you don't have to feel the wind because out front right now, there's this cold wind and it's just not comfortable. But here, see, we got this little tiny space, just a little tiny space for us to sit down. Say hi.
Hello.
Just a little tiny. It's not a lot, but we built it. We put all these bricks down. there's like the little 2.5 pound bricks that we just put down so we can have somewhat of a patio out here. It's a nice cozy place for fall and sometimes winter too, because it kind of shields all of your wind and stuff. I know we're in the South, we're in Tennessee, and you're looking at lemons growing. What are we looking at? Why do we see lemons growing? Okay, my husband is the only man in the world who's going to grow lemons in the South. He's also growing limes on the other side, and what he does, see, over here's the limes. You gotta love him. This is my husband. So he's growing these limes and lemons in the South, and what he does is he brings them in the winter time, and he cares for them in the house, and then he brings them out all the rest of the seasons, but he'll start watching as the season change, like whenever it's winter and the seasons are gonna start being, he'll watch the evening. If it's gonna get below, I forgot what degree he looks for. I think freezing or
below like freeze, like 32 degrees, below 32 degrees.
Yeah. He'll come. He won't let him be out there, but he lets him be out as much as he can. And oh my goodness, how many people get to have lemons and limes in the South in the winter? But next year we plan on getting bigger pot for the lemon tree. I'm not sure for the lime, but I think it probably needs a bigger pot too.
Fine for 2 or 3 years, and the pot is in.
Oh, okay. So what we're doing is next year we're probably going to try to double the size of this pot, and this pot will end up retiring over here and having a spot, because here is a really great place to grow like herbs and stuff. So like, okay, over here we have strawberries. And that is a strawberry extension from this strawberry plant. It like fell and it was trying to make a new plant. And so Larry just planted it over here and whoop, there you go. And this right here, this back one, that's asparagus. Now it has to grow for 2 years and root before it actually grows asparagus. Well, this is its 2nd year. So it's gonna be a happy asparagus. And then, of course, right here, this is rosemary. If you want to keep the bugs off you, go like this and rub it all over your skin and your face and stuff, and bugs will stay away from you. It really is just like that. So bugs don't like rosemary. And I'm not sure we have in these other two pots. I can't seem to remember.
We had lavender in the one, but it just kind of died off.
Yeah, the lavender died off. We had the lavender. I love lavender. But we'll probably try next spring with another lavender and see if we can make the lavender happen over there. I'm not sure what we had, but sometimes you forget. That's all right. You just hope something grows is what you do. But over there, see over there in the distance? Let me see if I can make it bigger. See that guy? That's a pomegranate. I know, in the South. It's a pomegranate, and it's a 2nd year. Is it? This is the pomegranate second year. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna let it root and get established and be happy. But as soon as it does that, we're gonna I think what we're gonna do with the pomegranate is we're gonna juice it, because I have a juicer. I have a really great juicer. It takes a lot of work to set it all up, and it's a lot of work to clean it. But it's a really great juicer. It really is. And what we're gonna do is probably juice the pomegranate, and you know how you can do like ice and ice trays, but we'll juice the pomegranate in ice tray cubes. And then what you do is you're gonna make like pomegranate juice. You take like however many ice cube tray cylinders there is to make that juice. Just like whenever you do orange juice, and if you juice an orange, you're gonna have to, there's a car driving by, honking and waving. Like if you juice an orange, like you don't just drink the juice of an orange. You have to add like a couple of cups of water to one orange. So, and it's the same thing with pomegranate. With pomegranate, you don't just drink the pomegranate juice. You have to add water, because Americans, at least Americans, we've been used to watered down drinks. So what you do is you just you put them in an ice tray, freeze them up. After you juice it, put it in an ice tray, freeze it up, and then once the ice cubes come out, put them in a bag, and then you can grab in a pitcher and put your whatever size your pitcher is, or whatever you consider a good amount of like ice cube pomegranate ice cubes, and that's when you make your pitcher of pomegranate juice. It's beautiful.
Pomegranate juice.
But yeah, we're sitting out here enjoying outside, having a good time. Sir Yapsalot is outside. He's tied to the garage and he barks. He's a barker. Look at the difference in those trees. Like the back trees are so bright. The front trees are so dark. Yeah. It's intense. We have a couple of squirrels that come around our backyard, but I haven't seen them lately. But they do like to come around and visit. We have longtail. I've done a video in the past of longtail, but I don't know if it was on this page or on Instagram, but we did do longtail. Longtail got a boyfriend. Longtail got blacktail boyfriend. He's so fat. I never seen a squirrel so fat. Longtail, she's like real thin and petite, and she got a boyfriend. He's like fat. It's funny. So let's see if we see the moon. Can we see the moon? I don't know. Where would the moon be? Because right now it is, what time is it? It's almost 6 o'clock. So we should be seeing the moon. Actually, we should be seeing the moon. I don't know. There's no moon. I don't understand why we don't see the moon anymore. Like, is there some kind of conspiracy theory I don't know about? I don't know. Like, we should be seeing the moon. It's a clear night. We should be seeing the moon. I don't know. There's no moon. That's all right. We're just gonna assume the moon's there and be happy with that. You're crazy. I love the neighbor's yard over there because it's so natural. The trees are so natural. Like, this is our house, you know, and we built this patio on, we moved in. But this house is like almost an acre. It's like, what, 3/4 of an acre? Pretty good. Larry does a backyard, but we have people that do the outside of the fence because he wants to have his workout. They're not too pricey, so it's worth it. Someday I'll show you my secret garden once I get that going. I made that on the other side of, you can't see it from here, but there's a shed over there, and on the other side is like all shade, and I got a gnome thing and fairy thing going on, and someday I'll show that. That'll be a lot of fun. But for now, we will sign off and say, Tink will say goodbye. You can see Tink through the bushes.
Tink.
And we say, happy trails to you.